Hello, hello, hello to all my uniques out there. This is your girl, Akudo. Like I promised you guys, welcome to your unique wisdom. For this week, we're going to talk about dating a married person. Dating a married man or a married woman. I've received a lot of emails from you, my uniques, trying to find out, is it okay to date a married man? Is it okay to date a married woman? Why should I stop dating a married man when I love him? What if he's my soulmate? My sister, a married man or a married woman cannot be your soulmate if they are already married.
Live from Atlanta, Georgia. Beautiful, wonderfully made by God. Welcome to the Big Show.
But before I go any further, I'm going to first of all define who is a married person. Okay? I went to Google and Google said that a married person is a partner in marriage. A married person is a partner in marriage. They are your better half. They are your spouse. They are your mate. They can be a man or a woman. Okay? Married couples are two people who are married to each other. Two people who are married to each other. What did the Bible say about marriage? The Bible says, for this reason, what is the reason? Marriage, that a man will leave his father and his mother and cling to his wife, and they shall become one. Excuse me. Marriage is the coming together of a whole man and a whole woman so that they can become one. Okay? Now that we know the definition of marriage and marriage is out of the way, now, why do people date married men? Why do people date married women? We give it so many names. Some of us call it side chicks. Some of us call it side dudes. Some of us call them sugar mummies. Some of us call them sugar daddies. Why do you think people do that? Excuse me. Why do you think people, they know you are married, they know you are emotionally unavailable to them, but they still want to date you? I'm going to give you some reasons. I think I have some reasons here why I think personally, this is my opinion, why I think people, despite everything, go ahead with married people in relationships. The first thing is financial support. Most people date married person or a married man or a married woman because of financial support, because of the money they get. Remember, these people are already married to somebody else, married to each other. Now they are cheating on their spouse or their partners with this other person. What do they give them? Money. They cannot give them the emotional components that come in a serious or long-term relationship. So they settle with financial support. They give them money. That's why most of them, the women call them sugar daddies and the men call the women sugar mummies. Because they give them money, they buy them presents, fly them all over the world, hide them in hotels because they can't walk around with them on the streets because their spouse or their partners might see them. So they hide them in hotels, fly them all over the country. When they're traveling, they take those women or these men to places where they're going for their training, for their work, and hide them in the hotel and do whatever. So most of the time, the reason is financial support. They want the money. Number two reason why people date married people, fame. Especially if the person they're dating is a celebrity. If the person is famous, they want to date them because of the name. Oh, guess what? You know, I'm Future's baby mama. Oh, I'm this person's baby mama. Oh, I'm Obama's baby mama. Oh, I'm this person's baby mama. They just want the name. Because these days, when you go on Instagram or when you look at people's posts on Facebook or on WhatsApp, you will see people will boldly tell you, oh, guess what? That's how they introduce themselves. Akudo, Future's baby mama. This person, Future, Destiny's baby mama. Like it's a title, like it is a degree attached to their names. That's how they introduce themselves. I'm this person, I am the side chick. I am the side chick. Like it is an honor to them. Okay, so they want to date married people because of the fame associated with the person they are dating. Oh, when they date famous people, they open up their Instagram and then they tell you that they are dating this famous person. And by the time you know it, they have 3 million followers, 4 million followers, 2 million followers, and so on and so forth. They start getting Instagram deals. They start making money on Instagram, on Facebook. They start opening their YouTube channels. And before you know it, they're into hair, they're into fashion, and they have made a name for themselves just because they are dating a famous man or a famous woman. So that's number 2 reason why people date married people, for the fame. Number 3 reason why they date is for security. When you're dating a celebrity and you do the things right and you have a baby by that person, that's it, you're set for life. That's your security. Because if you have a child for a millionaire or a billionaire, the child support alone can sustain you. You don't need to work. You have all the money you need from the child support. So most women, that's their target. I'm going to find a rich person. I'm going to find a rich man, a rich woman. I don't care if he or she is married. I'm going to be the side chick. I'm going to be the side dude. He's going to be my sugar daddy. She's going to be my sugar mommy. And I'm going to make sure I have a baby for him. Or I have a baby for her. So when I do that, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. That way, the child support she or he is going to pay me is going to sustain me. That's my security. So that's the 3rd reason why people date married men. Remember, the first reason, for financial support. The 2nd reason, because they want to be famous, for the fame. The 3rd reason, because of security. They want to be secure. They want their futures to be secured. Once they have a baby for a famous guy, they know that they are set for life. The 4th reason why people do it is it's a game. It's a competition. You know what? I will show you that I can get your husband. I will show you that I can get your wife. I can do it. I'm going to bet you I'm going to do it. I will go out there. I will seduce your husband. I will make him mine, and then I'm going to dump him. I just want to prove a point to you that I can do it. I can do whatever I want. So most people just do it for the sake of I can. They want to compete. They want to see that, they want to show you that they can, seduce your husband or seduce your wife and have them. So for them, it's a game. It's a competition. They're not really interested in you. They don't want to keep your husband. They don't want to keep your wife. They want to seduce them, get them where they want them, and leave them. They're not interested. They just want to show you, I can do it. I can do it. There was one of my uniques that wrote me a letter, and she said that I think she went to a party with her husband, and a lady walked up to her and said, do you know I like your husband? And she turned around and said, what did you say? And the lady said, I just like your husband. I like the way he looks. I would like him to have, I would like to have a baby for him. And the girl looked at her and said, oh my God, who gave you these guts? Look at the right to walk up to me and tell me you want my husband, you want to have a baby for my husband? How dare you? And the woman looked at her and smiled and said, do you want me to seduce him and take him, or do you want to give him to me willingly? My uniques, have you ever heard this before? This lady looked at this woman and said, do you want me to seduce him and take him forever from you, or do you want to just borrow him, give him to me just for a little while, and I'll give him back to you? And the girl says she turned around, grabbed her husband, and ran out of the hall and left the party. But my uniques, these things are happening every day. Don't be deceived. These things are happening. Women are getting bolder and bolder, and they will approach you and say whatever they want. So for some people, it's just a competition. I'm going to show you I can do it and I can get away with it. And there is nothing you can do about it. So for some people, number 4 reason is just a competition. It's a game. They want to see win or lose. Do I win? Do I lose? That's all they want to do. And then number 5 says peer pressure. Your friends, there is this peer pressure among us whereby all your friends are getting married. Maybe you have a clique of 5 women in your group. 4 of them are married. You're the only one that is not married. Now everybody is looking at you like, what's wrong with you? Why is everybody getting married? You have gone to everybody's wedding. You have been a bridesmaid in everybody's wedding. When are we coming to your wedding? So it puts a lot of pressure on our children, on the young adults, on some women, on some men. So they don't care anymore whether the person is married or the person is in a serious relationship. They do not care. All they want is, I am going to get married just like my friends. It also happens among the men. The men, everybody, all your friends are getting married. You're going to Bachelor's Eve. You're going to bachelor party and this and that. And you're the only one not getting married. So now you don't care. Any woman you see that likes you, whether she's married or not, you do not care. All you need is you need a woman. You need to be booed up. You don't care who that person is. So some people, that is the 5th reason. The peer pressure. Everybody is doing it. Why am I not doing it? Is something wrong with me? Is it that I'm that evil? Am I ugly? Why is it I'm not getting married? So they don't care. They just go out there and marry whoever they see. And the 6th reason says societal pressure. Apart from the pressures you get from your peers, you now get the pressure from the society. In today's world, we have this thing where if you're above 28 and you're not married, oh Lord, you're going to be an old maiden. If you're a man and you're above 30 and you're not married, oh Jesus Christ, you're going to be the oldest bachelor ever. So the society puts this pressure on us that we need to get up. You get to a certain age, you have to go get married. And if you're not getting married, the society looks at you like you are a failure. I'm being honest with you, my uniques. That's just the society we live in. They look at you and they say, look at that one. He's not married yet. Don't you know that man is an old bachelor? If it's a woman, they say, Lord of mercy. This one, the old woman with her cats. Who knows how many cats she has? She's never going to get married. And the society looks at you like you're a failure, like you're a disappointment, like there is nothing good that will ever happen to you. So now people are desperate. You know what? Even if it means I have to date somebody that is already married, and then I make up these lies in my head that maybe he's not living in peace, he's not happy, his wife is not making him happy, the husband is not making her happy, so I'm the one that will miraculously make them happy. No, my sister, that is a lie from the pit of hell. If he's not happy with his wife or she's not happy with her husband, let her find a way to figure it out. If she's not happy, then let her leave. But don't think that you will date her husband or date her wife and then all of a sudden they'll be happy. No, my sister, that's not happening. That's not happening. And don't believe the lie they tell you that they're going to leave their wives. They are not going nowhere. They are not leaving that woman. They are not leaving that man. They just want to keep you by the side, in secret, hidden, where nobody will see you. That's what they want. And then number 7 says, emotional loneliness. Some people emotionally are lonely. Some people can't stay by themselves. No matter what happens, they must be built up with somebody. They jump from one relationship will end and they will start another relationship. This one will end, they will start another relationship. They don't give themselves time to heal. They don't give themselves time to process what happened. They don't give them time to know who they are. They just jump from one relationship to another. My sister, emotionally, if you're lonely, find other ways to occupy yourself. Go to a therapy, find somebody you talk to your friends, find other ways to heal that part of you before you jump into any relationship. Go watch the video I did on emotionally unavailable people. When people are hurt and they have not healed from their relationship, they are emotionally unavailable to you. And when you go into relationship with them, they can't give you much because they have not healed. Hurt people hurt people. So my sister and my brother, be very, very careful. Emotionally, when you are lonely, that is the time you start looking for anything to fill up the void emotionally. You get a married man, you get a married woman, you don't mind being the side chick, you don't mind being the side dude, because you just want somebody to love you. You are looking for something that no married man or woman will fulfill in your life. I'm being honest with you. That thing you think they are going to come and fulfill in your life, sweetie, they will not fulfill it in your life. Go find other things. Deal with yourself. Deal with yourself. That's why you're single. When you're single, that is God's time to deal with yourself and for God to deal with you and reform you and change you and transform you so that when the right man or the right woman comes, you are ready. You are ready to go into that relationship. Remember, it is the coming together of a whole man and a whole woman, not a half woman and a half man. If it is a half man and a half woman, you guys are just changing yourselves. It's not going to work. It has to be a whole man and a whole woman. That's why you take time to work on yourself so you can come into this union as a whole person.